Good morning, good afternoon,
And good evening everybody. Thank you so much for checking out this video and also my YouTube channel Kungachi. And yes, if you're watching this based on the title, yes, I am going to KCON Australia next week and I can't believe it's happening so soon. But my main purpose of this video is actually for you guys to sort of like get an idea of what I'm going to be doing for next week. And apologies for me being a bit quiet because I'm actually filming this video very late at night because I'm pretty sure my parents and my sister are probably sleeping right now because they've got work tomorrow and I also have work later on as well. So apologies if I'm being a bit too quiet. This video, I'm actually have no relation whatsoever with CJENM or anybody in particular at KCON. So I'm actually just making this video just for the benefit of myself and for those of you who probably, probably won't be able to go. And so I'm sort of like in your perspective. And so that's the main reason why I'm actually making this video, and for you guys to sort of like get an update of what's going to happen from here till KCON when it happens next week. For those of you who don't know what KCON is basically Korean convention where it's all about pretty much Korean culture, including music, film, food, fashion, beauty, the whole lot. Everything that's about Korean culture. And so with this, CJENM obviously has made this event in LA in the US in 2012, and 5 years later it became such a phenomenon, and now KCON's pretty much now a convention that's popular around the world. And for this year, CJENM has announced that they're bringing it down to Australia for the first time ever, and so it's going to be really exciting. KCON's happening next week in Sydney on the 22nd and 23rd, which is a Friday and a Saturday, so it's going to be fun. It begins at 11 AM for the convention and finishes at 5:30, and then from 6 until 7 it's going to be the red carpet, but it will be 6 PM on day 1, which is 22nd of September, and 6:30 PM for day 2. And so for the past few weeks there has been a lot of announcements in regards to KCON Australia, and so basically the amount of people that are going to be attending the KCON, not just only the artists that will be performing at the concert, which is happening at 8 PM, but also the people that will be attending all the panels, the workshops, the whole lot more. And they're going to and these are the people that are going to pretty much be part of the festivities at KCON. Okay, so starting off with the list of people, the people that will be attending the panels and all the workshops are basically people who are pretty much famous on YouTube, particularly in Australian YouTubers, and that includes K-Moments, who are video reactors, Kim Zhao, a makeup YouTuber, Aileen, you also got Sarah42, and you got some dance crews or dance studios, including I Am My Dance Studio, KCDC, Pepetto, the dance crew, AO crew, and there's a whole lot more list of names that are going to be attending the first ever Australian KCON 2017 in Sydney. So there's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to actually meet all of them. Hopefully I get to meet them in person actually. I'm not exactly too sure, but it's definitely going to be worth going for all of us. And of course, the main event of KCON is of course the concert, in which I just mentioned before. The lineup for KCON is beyond my expectations. I honestly never thought that these 9 artists that are attending, it's just I never really thought about it. And even though they're not exactly my favorites, but except for one of them, but I actually don't mind seeing them because this is, after all, the first ever KCON. Not only that, but also because it is their first time here in Australia, so they've never performed in Australia before, and it's going to be really exciting for us to sort of like welcome them with open arms. I know that sounds a bit cheesy, but I don't mind seeing all of them, to be honest. So the 9 artists that will be attending are
EXO, Girls' Day, Victon, Pentagon, SF9, Cosmic Girls, Monster X, Obtention,
and
101.
9 artists, people, which is insane. I mean, initially I thought it was only going to be for 1 day, but knowing the fact that this is happening for 2 days, it's just something I did not expect at all, because this is, after all, the first ever KCON in Australia. So honestly, for KCON Australia, I don't exactly have high expectations because I don't really expect everything to flow smoothly, despite the fact that they have done many KCONs in the past. So, of course there will be some faults here and there and all, but hopefully it'll be alright for us to enjoy for the rest of the day, and hopefully everything will go well. And I really do want to send best regards to everyone that will be participating in KCON, because you guys are going to be working very hard, and I know that you guys are going to be doing a great job. And I know everyone at KCON is doing a massive job, because basing on the Facebook post that KCON Australia has been posting, they're really doing a great job. Check out their Facebook page, KCON Australia. They've got everything that's been posted. They've got so many competitions going on, and yeah, everything's going very well for them, and I really can't wait to actually be there and really experience everything that's pretty much there at the convention. So the main purpose of me actually making this video is actually to sort of like get an idea of what you guys want me to put in the KCON video, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna most likely be filming 95% of pretty much everything that's happening at KCON. I'm not exactly too sure if I'm actually going to be filming the concept, which is probably the reason why I took off 5% of that 100%, recording. Because after watching a lot of vlogs in relation to KCONs in other countries, there have been some YouTubers that have been sort of like slapped with a copyright issue, and it's mainly because in regards to the concert footage, because I'm pretty certain that some of the companies have been telling some YouTubers off, not directly but indirectly, that they're saying like, oh, you're using audio without our permission. And so it's kind of a bit sad that those YouTubers had to go through that, and I personally don't want to go through that, to be honest. I mean, I don't want to film something, upload it, and then all of a sudden I get told off saying like, oh, please, you've been struck with the copyright. We want you to re-upload your video. We want you to remove whatever is on that video and all that. So because of that, the fact that I don't want to get risk of getting a copyright issue, I'm most likely not going to be uploading it. But in relation to filming, I really want you guys who are watching this video, I want to know, like, for those of you who probably can't go, just comment down below what do you guys want to see at KCON. Like, I'll try to film as much as possible. And for those of you who probably have been to KCON in other countries like Mexico, Japan, or the US, the origin of KCON, comment down below, like, what are some of your tips of the trade? Like, what do you guys do to survive at KCON? Because I'm pretty sure we're probably going to be exhausted for the whole day, because we're probably most likely out of our houses day till night, 11 AM to 11 PM possibly, I'm not too sure, which is pretty much 12 hours of the whole convention day. So yeah, leave your comments down below, like, for those of you who can't go, what do you guys want to see? Is it any different? And for those who have been to KCON, what are your tips on how to survive at KCON? And one more thing, for those of you who've gone to KCON in relation to it, don't be too critical with the fact that, maybe your KCON is probably better than our one, because this is, after all, again, the first ever KCON in Australia. So don't expect too much of, being like, oh, that's crap and all of that. It's the first time. So we are not exactly too sure if, this is going to be an annual thing. So yeah. And I do apologize if this video is a bit messy, because this is, after all, my first time actually making a vlog. I've never personally done a vlog before. Well, I have done one, but it's not exactly seen by many people as much as possible. But this is my first time doing a vlog by myself. And I noticed that I am a bit nervous, so I do apologize if I, come off that way. And because it takes a lot of guts to be in front of a camera and all, and to do this, it requires a lot of courage. And yeah, and watching other people do this, I really admire them, because it's not something that's easy to do. And you know, I will try my best to improve as much as possible with my vlogs, and hopefully, you know, I'll probably be more comfortable when I, you know, do this more often, because I will try to upload as much content as possible. I'm not too sure if I can do it every day, but I will try to record as much as I can every single day and hopefully upload, I don't know, perhaps like every 2 or 3 days, perhaps. And so, yeah, but my main goal is, so far for now, is KCON, in which I can't wait to record everything. I can't wait to share every moment with you guys, and I hope that, you know, with these videos, hopefully you'll enjoy it, possibly, and, you know, let's all have fun at KCON. Oh, and don't forget, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is GMGAAGEE or Gunga G. I know that sounds a bit lame, but I'm not too sure if I'm going to be sticking with it. But yeah, and also I'm going to be joined by another friend of mine. His name is Philsterrik. That's his YouTube channel name. You can check it out on the description box below. I've actually linked it for you guys, because he also does video reactions and also cover as well, as in singing covers. And yeah, hopefully everything works out, and hope to see you guys more in the next couple of videos. And who knows, probably my next video is probably at KCON. So bye.